Let's see what these heathens are arguing about on the internet today. Considering I'm one of the few spiritual descendants of Yasuke, the world's first weeb, I thought it'd be completely irresponsible for me not to do a video discussing the recent controversy. And I want to start this video off by saying I'm just as frustrated as everybody else. We've been waiting over 15 years for Assassin's Creed to finally arrive in Japan, because Japan is the birthplace of the shinobi, the epitome of stealth and assassination. There have been countless social media posts over the years begging the Assassin's Creed team to go to Japan, because we've been waiting to play as a ninja, not a nigga.
You can't get booked outside America for nan. I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan.
Konnichiwa, hajimashite, watashi no namae wa Troy desu. Nihongo benkyou shitemasu. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Troy Speaks Japanese, where I talk about things that interest me. If you like this kind of content, guys, do not forget to that like button and that subscribe button for more content like this. Ikuzo. Honestly, my real issue is based on what I've seen from the cinematic trailer. It looks like we're going to have to rely on both characters in order to complete the story. And honestly, I just don't want a 6-foot-something clunky samurai getting in the way of my ninja vibes. We got the second best samurai game of all time a few years back in Ghost of Tsushima. And honestly, I just don't need another samurai game. Rise of the Ronin sucks. Who said that? I'm old school. I come from the era of Tenchu Stealth Assassin. We are not the same. Personally, when I pictured an Assassin's Creed game taking place in Japan, I often would imagine an open world Tenchu Stealth Assassin game. But that's just me. And the thing is, the way that Yasuke has been described historically, it wouldn't have worked out with him being a shinobi. And honestly, that's fine. I just wish he wasn't in this game. So if you're mad that a random historical black samurai has been inserted into your Japanese shinobi fantasy, I kind of understand. I watched a video from another creator earlier that said if they wanted to use a historical black figure, why didn't they simply just do a game in Africa? You mean like Origins? I'll leave you guys to argue if ancient Egyptians were black in the comment section. Speaking of the comment section, let's check out some of the replies of the cinematic trailer on Twitter. Who braids his hair? I'm sure it's talking about the Templars here, but it does feel a little woke adjacent considering everything else. By the way, I'm not social politically left or right, and I don't use that woke phrase loosely. I'm just here to laugh at the racist copium folks are having, because Black Samurai. Yasuke is going to be a dope character. They trying so hard to promote this game. My prediction is it will be a dud. Many will just play Ghost of Tsushima or Ronin. Many have already played Ghost of Tsushima and Ronin. By the time this game comes out, most people will be burnt out by both of those games. So they either won't play because the game is going to suck or because they're not fans of Ubisoft. But I don't think the existence of Ghost of Tsushima and Ronin will play a factor. Yeah, because that's what everybody wanted when playing an AC game set in Japan. An outsider MC. Anyone who says that this comment is racist is intellectually dishonest. He's simply stating that the majority of people do not want to play as an outsider. And that outsider could be white, black, Korean. If somebody can translate this for me in the comment section, I appreciate it. I have no fucking clue what this says. But there's clearly enough context clues to kind of get the point. If it's insinuating what I think it's insinuating, I do want to be very clear. We, the black community, did not ask for this. This has nothing to do with us. Yes, we like Yasuke. We think he's an awesome character. We would love to see him in a game. We did not ask him to be included into this stealth game. But why not just make a game based in Africa? Well, because there is no great black... there isn't really any noteworthy black because black samurais look cool, I guess. Then someone replied, a European white supremacist that no one listens to. Your life must suck. All right, I don't know if this guy is a racist, but I interpreted this completely differently. I took this as a conversation between the fan base and the developers. And the developers are the ones who are essentially saying that there are no great black civilizations and that there is no noteworthy black history. I am on record saying that I believe a lot of people that lean to the left actually don't know anything about black history and oftentimes make the mistake of inserting black characters into places they don't belong simply to make their television show or film seem more diverse and inclusive. I think there's a lot of dope history in Africa that the left simply does not give a about. And when they do go to Africa, they do things like Gods of Egypt. So let me get this straight. It's a game set in feudal Japan. Fans want it for a decade, co-starring a non-Japanese, non-Asian man written by white people from a country that still has colonies. Does that about sum it up? Provide your honest belief why Ubisoft primarily chose Yusuke, a 16th century black samurai retainer, as a samurai representative male protagonist in their long-running Assassin's Creed video game series. Yusuke's compelling story, 26%. Yusuke's skin color. The people have spoken. If this is real and not Photoshop, it seems to be universally getting shit on. This user says, why are you deflecting from Neo though? Why is it for a Japanese-based mythology it's okay to use a white character, but an African character there is where you draw the line? Wait a minute, let me do some research. Neo is a white guy samurai story written by Japanese people. It was made by Team Ninja, a subset of Japanese publisher Kyo Tecmo, are handsome and definitely white guy protagonists. What the Japan? Honestly, if anything pisses you guys off, it should be this shit. This is absolutely ridiculous, and it's only getting worse over time. It's getting to the point where the average person can't afford to be a gamer. I get this shit is optional, but when I pay $60 to $70 for a game, I expect to get the entire game. DLC should be something created after the fact to extend the experience. Aspects of a paid game should not be put behind paywalls. So instead of letting Ubisoft distract us and pitting us against each other, this is the shit we should be fighting against. I'm Troy, and I'm out. John Montanet.